we're at Judo at Newman University, and we created the class, a non-credit class, free of charge for all participants as September this last year. We've had 35 participants thus far. My brother and I teach it. We taught at WSU for 5 years at club, and now we're teaching this year-round at Newman.
See how fast that becomes versus a full half turn. So I can be here, driving back, hold the position. Now I can drop right here.
Okay. And we're really, really pleased to be here. We've had a great reception from the athletic director, Coach Vic Trilly. We've also worked with a wrestling head coach, Ryan Smith. And I just can't say enough about the warm welcome we've received here. Just immediately it felt like home. And they very graciously allowed us to share it with them. And so we're now practicing judo here twice a week. Wednesday evenings 7 to 9, Saturday afternoons 2 to 4. The class is open to anyone, any age, male and female students equally, and we're now accepting high school students as well. We're given authorization to begin a high school outreach program. I see it as a means by which we can recruit students to the university, give them a positive experience of being at Newman, allow the high school students to be able to participate in a collegiate activity with their college counterparts from schools, not only Newman, but we have students from Wichita State University and other schools. So it's just a great collegiate atmosphere to bring young people in and teach them this, what we think is a really wonderful art. Judo itself is a complex art. It's a martial art. So it means it's historically a fighting art, but it's a sport now, done on the international level. And it's a widely popular sport throughout the world. The art itself requires a lot of study over time. It's throwing techniques. You learn the principles of balance and off balance, how to use your force properly. In fact, one of the principles is the maximum efficient use of power. So we're constantly trying to teach students to use technique versus strength. So a 90-pound female can come into class and have an effective learning experience as a 250-pound man who's super strong. Because strength is really not the focus of the art. There's throwing techniques, 67 different throws, right side, left side, occurring in combinations, and once that occurs, you go down to the mat. And on the mat, you have pinning techniques, choking techniques, and arm lock techniques. So you can win from a variety of ways, and as a self-defense art, it's quite nice because you learn the techniques for defending yourself while standing and while on the ground. So for the female students at Newman University in particular, males as well, the faculty and staff included, I should add, it's a great art for them to be able to learn to get some exposure to self-defense principles, and if they stay with it long enough, they can have some really outstanding techniques by which to defend themselves or someone else.